Here's an update on the biblical/mythological D&D campaign that I am creating. If you don't know, I am doing a homebrew D&D campaign that is set in between the time of the fall and the flood. In this video, I want to talk about how I might be doing some of the classes in this new context. The Druid class for this campaign is called the Warden of Creation. Essentially, Druids are those who draw power from and have a connection with God's creation. Most of the Druids are human because Druids see themselves again as wardens or protectors of creation, and that was a commission that was given specifically to humans in Genesis 1. However, they welcome anyone who wants to serve and protect God's creation. There are different circles of wardens that people can belong to. So the Circle of Eden are Druids who protect the Edenic space, the Edenic paradise, try to maintain it and try to spread that paradise to the rest of creation. The Circle of Beasts are those Druids that have signed up to protect and serve God's creatures. And this is the Druid class that can access what would be in D&D called wild shape. So not all Druids can transform into a wild shape, only the Circle of the Beasts can. Warlocks were an interesting class to deal with because the fiends, demons, devils, and gods do not exist in this world. So what I decided to do was make warlocks the sort of heretics of the magical world. Basically, warlocks are those magic users who gain magical power from making a pact with an item or a creature. Part of the reason why the magical world doesn't like them is because, well, one, you're making pacts with sacred objects in order to get this sort of power, but furthermore, they make pacts with creatures who aren't inherently evil, but are also not the highest good. So a warlock might make a pact with Anansi the spider, for example, who you don't know is a sort of quasi-trickster god in African mythology. As I mentioned, warlocks can also make pacts with sacred items. So if an item has a sense of purpose or presence within it, then a pact can be made with it. What I have written down so far is that a warlock can make a pact with the covering of the originals. This is the covering that God made for Adam and Eve after the fall. And making a pact with this sacred object will give certain buffs, but also have consequences. And this idea that these pacts with these creatures and these objects have consequences is something that I want to embody in the Warlock subclass. There's a price to pay for the sort of unorthodox way you are attaining power. That's some ideas that I have for now. Go ahead and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and make sure you follow me for more content like this.